So the topic that we're going to discuss in this video is all about combining and composing functions. So in combining functions, it's quite simple because you just have to apply the four fundamental operations in arithmetic, just like plus, minus, times, and divide. So whenever you see this one, f plus g of x, so actually this is the first case, all you need to know is just this is just equal to adding the first function to the second function, which is g of x. So if this is the form f plus g of x, that's gonna be equal to f of x plus g of x, first function plus second function. And that is same is true with f minus g of x, because that's also f of x minus g of x. So the only thing that changed here is the sign. And then if we have f of multiplying together the two functions, f of g of x, it's gonna be equal to f of x times g of x. And then if divide, all you need to do is just divide the functions. But here, you need to take note that g of x should not be equal to 0. Otherwise, it will become undefined. So this is how you combine a function. Now, second thing is, what about if we compose a function? And that's gonna be composing a function. So in composing a function, you will often see something like this. So for example, if we have f of x equal to square root of x and g of x equal to square root of x, and the problem asks you what's f, this circle notation of g of x will be. This time, if you will see this circle notation here, that just means compose of. So if that's the case, f should be composed of g. So our f of x is square root of x. And then if that's composed of g of x, which is square root of x as well, so just plug in square root of x inside. So the final answer is square root of x. So that's it. That's how you compose a function. Another example is, so here we have another example, which is f of x equals x cubed minus 4 and g of x equals square root of x. So if we say f is composed of g of x, that's going to be f of g of x, wherein what you did here is just substitute whatever g of x to the x of f of x. Alright? Now, since our f of x is x cubed minus 4, all we have to plug in to the x of this function is the g of x, which is square root of x. Right? So it will then become square root of x cubed minus 4. And since square root of x is equal to x to the 1/2 and then raised to the third power, it will then become x to the 3/2 minus 4. So this could be the final answer, or it could also be square root of x raised to cube. Right? Or if you want, you can leave it as is. So now what if it gets flipped? So instead of f is composed of g, the problem will say g is composed of f. How will you do this? So again, whatever the second function is like here. G is composed of f. So you just have to plug in whatever the f to g. So with that, since our g of x is square root of x, so we just have to plug in f of x to the x of g of x. So the other way around. So then, since this is f of x, it will become x cubed minus 4. So that is how you compose a function. And then lastly, if we have this example, f of x is equal to x cubed minus 4, g of x, or the second function, square root of x, and then h of x, which is x cubed. So now here we have three functions. So what if the problem will ask us what is f composed of g and then composed of h of x. Now all you need to remember here is just insert the last function to the second, and then from this second insert it to the first. So how will you do that? It will become, so our function would look like this, g of h of x. So with that, our main function, or the outermost, is x cubed minus 4. X cubed minus 4. Alright? But then, let's start with the innermost. So what is g composed of h? So write down what's g. So since g is square root of x, put here what's h of x, which is x cubed. So I'm gonna replace this x with x cubed. And this function, you now have to insert this to whatever f of x. So finally, we have square root of x cubed inside, then here, cube minus 4. So as simple as this one. Simple as this. So that's how you combine and compose a function. Combining a function and composing a function. So thank you so much for watching, and if you got something here, I'm glad. And you can subscribe to this channel and learn more. I've got more videos for you. Thanks for watching. Peace out.